So very easy, right? Rather than going to Google and getting those things, bit by bit, you get it as a one-stop access. If you can submit 7 applications in just 10 minutes, imagine guys sending 42 applications in an hour. In this video, you will discover how this unique AI tool can help you apply for more caregiver jobs with visa sponsorship in Canada quickly and efficiently, right? Right now, recruiting agencies are currently overwhelmed with application traffic. In fact, some recruiting agencies are now blocking out web page access for some countries. You can imagine. So you don't need to miss out on your chance. Watch this video to get the necessary information how you can apply wide and far. So guys, welcome to my channel Visa Talks with you. So quickly today we'll be talking about the new caregivers program for Canada. It was announced in June 2024. And so basically, just if you don't know about the program, I'll be dropping the web page of all the details. But basically, it's a program that is open for international caregivers to come to Canada and work, and you even have opportunity to get PR right immediately after you arrive in Canada. So that's a unique program, and the major requirements are just these 4 items on the screen. The first is the language requirement. Second is educational requirement. Third is the work experience, and the fourth is the job offer. So this video is particularly for the fourth requirement. I'll be speaking more of these whole requirements in subsequent videos, but let's speak this as a first point. I have an AI tool that will be sharing with you practical steps of how you can use that AI tool to apply for more job offers, because I mean it's competitive, right? It's open to the world, right? So more people are applying, but you need to have that hedge, which is why I'm introducing you to this AI tool where you can use it to apply more, get more job offers within less time. So within a day or two, you could get as high as 100 applications if follow through the practical steps I'll be sharing with you on my screen. So because of time, I mean, I've already done my research already. So I'll be giving you just, sharing my screen, but I'll be dropping the link of the web page where you can actually access this AI tool. So it's called Perplexity.ai. That's the name of the domain name of the AI tool, and it's more like a search engine, right? Just like the chat GPT, but this is unique because it gives you references, the links to those pages, right? And so 2 things, it gives you the link, then it also gives you information on how you can proceed. So it's more like you talking to an individual, you are interacting, you could ask questions, you could see ask follow-up questions and whatever. You could ask questions when you drop in the prompt. So the prompts are usually the questions you ask, right? So so I'll be giving you guidance on what prompts to use to be, because if you don't know the good prompts, then you can't get the necessary response from this AI tool. So the first prompt is what I've just listed here. So you go on the search menu, you type this particular item: list of companies in Canada that sponsors caregivers. So you can see I've already typed that already, so it has given me an answer, right? And you can see the sources of those answers, right? So you just scroll down to, so this is my first prompt, so note it very well. This is the first prompt as highlighted. So you scroll down, you see your answer. So here are the list of companies that sponsors caregiver workers in Canada. So very easy, right? Rather than going to Google and getting those things, bit by bit, you get it as a one-stop access, which is quite a value for you. Yeah, and it's free. It's free. I mean, I'm not using any paid version. It's free, so you can actually use it yourself without subscribing to or making any commitments, I mean, monetarily. So yeah, so these are the answers. So you could see the list. So we have 7 options there. These points are the links to those, so you can actually, once you click on it, it takes you to the next page where the source of the information came from, so that you can trace very well. So for the purpose of this application, we'll be using just the face personnel services, right? So there are others, right, but we'll use this as practical steps so that you can understand better. So yeah, so you see the answers, you see the response, then it even interestingly categorizes, and in terms of the requirements, or in terms of what they need, for applicants to be aware of even before applying. So you scroll down, and some are specific to just healthcare workers. So you could see this. So it's just healthcare, so like I said, if you need more information, you can click on this and you get those responses. So I actually did this first, so as the first step to understand what companies are available for my visa sponsorship, for the caregivers opportunity. So what I did next was, after I've gotten the list, I now went ahead to ask the follow-up question here, like on my cursor here. I typed this second prompt, which is a question, basically. Remember, prompts are questions you ask the AI to. So this second prompt was what I typed, which is website pages of companies in Canada that sponsor caregivers, workers, right? So it gave me an answer. So you can see, so the same list of companies that was first I asked for is also, so it's good you do to use the follow up. So because the model has been trained to link both prompts and answers, so that you have some things that are correlated in terms of the response the AI2 gives you. So same phase, personnel services, so all the companies I've mentioned, he actually listed out the access pages, or the website pages of those companies. So again, so that this is my second prompt, right? A follow-up prompt to mark it. Then of course, like it always do, it gives you access to those information. So basically, yeah, so this is the second prompt. So what I did next was to, if you're not, I wasn't too okay with what is giving me, then I asked the follow-up question: how can I apply for the visa sponsorship through Face Personnel Services? So you can see Face Personnel Services is here, but I choose not just to go to the website. I wanted to just have a direct access. So what I did was to, ask this specific question to the AI2, and guess what? It gave me exact information of what I want, and even when I had to give me the terms and conditions and what have you, So, basically, for the purpose of this video, this is where we are going to. So, once you click on this, it takes you to the next page where you can actually begin the application process proper. So, we're going to do a dummy video of that also. So, you just tag along to the next page. After clicking on the reference point, this is where it takes you to the application, or the home page of the care company in Canada. Remember, these are just based off my research. It's not like I have any tie with any of those companies. So you need to do your due diligence. This is just for reference purpose and guidance purpose. So you need to do your due diligence actually to ensure that you don't get scammed, on the web. But basically, this is what I was able to achieve, or get rather, with my research. Yeah. So back to the point. So this agency is in Quebec, Montreal, Quebec. So you can see the address here. So you go to the apply now, you click on the employer, or rather you click on the worker. Basically you're applying form outside Canada. So you just click on it, and it takes you to the next application page, which is where you need to provide the information, right? In terms of, it's an application form. So you just fill all the details accordingly as requested by the web page. I've just done a dummy filling of the form, of the application form, basically. So you can see all the names provided. Remember, this is a dummy video, so you just do what is applied to you, what's applicable to you, basically. On the So you read the instructions of the profile photo you need to upload. It has to be a clear one, one on your face. Just read through the requirements. Enter your email address, a functional email address, your direct mobile number. If you've been referred by any persons, you put here and their phone number. If not, just leave it blank. The ones that the information that are asterisk are the most important information. So you put your date of birth as it reflects on your international passport. If you're married, yes, you put it. If you're single, you put no. Once you put no, this does not appear, the date of marriage. If you have children also, you put yes. If you say no, then of course you would not have the need to fill this information. If you have more than one child, of course you just add the press the add tab, and you get your details added. And also you need to have a driver's license. I mean, you need to have, if you have, of course, if you have a criminal record, no. Have you been arrested? No. So again, while filling the form, this gives you an idea of, aside the 4 requirements that Canada, the ICRC is requesting for the caregivers program. This also gives you an understanding that you'll be, of course, needing a driver's license. Show proof of driver's license. You need to show proof of criminal records, if you don't have any. So like the police character clearance, we have that in my home country. It's applied online. So if you have that, so you need to start gathering those things. Mind you, yeah, it's time bound. So just gather everything you need, basically. Once you are done with it, you click on the next tab. So the next page is of course the education page. Once you click the next button, it takes you to this page. I've also done a dummy filling of this already. So you just fill accordingly as what applies to you. There are several list of certifications or qualifications that if you have your field there. If you don't, I believe I heard there's a space for others and you can input accordingly. And of course, you mention the college credits you have, mention if you're a licensed nurse or not. Then if you have actually completed the 6 months full-time caregiver program, of course, most times you need to be qualified, because the job recruitment application, so you need to have necessary educational qualification aside your main educational qualification. So I'll be doing a video on how to get this 6 months certification program, because there are several programs online that some are even free that you can access. Then from your home country, there are institutions I believe that can also give you this kind of program certification. So I'll be doing videos on that in my next video to also help you with your application process. In Nigeria, I have done a bit of research. I know a couple of one or two professional institutions that can give you these certifications. So I'll be sharing that in the next video. So please, of course, subscribe. Please just keep on the notification button so you get the new updates about this educational qualifications for the how to get your certification, basically. Yeah, so once you're done with all, you just click the next tab and it takes you to the next page. Once you click on that next page, it takes you to, of course, the work experience page where you need to provide details of what your experience is like, basically, because of course you need educational qualification and experience. Remember, it's a job recruitment, so you need to show yourself that you're well qualified. So you put in the details accordingly. Yeah, please explain your current task below. I just put caregiver for the sake of so I can proceed to the next page. But you need to put details, core details of what it's a job offer, so you should know what you put there. Then, if your experience covers this, you can click all, or you can just click one, or just play around it as much as you can, but ensure that you are truthful in this application. You don't hook up things because that could jeopardize the chances of your application. Or even when you get approved, it could be reversed because your employer feels you're not qualified. You lied, basically. So ensure you are truthful enough to fill. So once you fill, of course, you click the next button and it takes you to the next page. Of course, on this page, you just speak again truthfully to share your experience in the last 5 years. So you have the list of things that will be asking you to declare if you have experience on before or if you don't. So do it truthfully, and once you're done, you just click the next button. So this last page is of course the final page of the form filling. So you just look at it through. For English language proficiency, you mentioned. So remember that one of the requirements is to show proof of English language proficiency in terms of the IRCC requirement, right? But the employer is also requesting for it. So you need to have these things handy even before thinking of applying. Of course, you see, have you taken the English test before? Yeah, so you have to fulfill that, yes. If not, then it could diminish the opportunity or thereabout of your application. Then, of course, an educational credentials assessment. So usually this is done by Wes. I know Wes. I know maybe there are others, but Wes actually can give you a credential assessment. So if you've not done that before, it's good to you do that before even thinking of applying. And if you've done that, good, just apply. So you attend to the questions based off of your ability as much as you can. Remember, this is just a video to guide you, so you shouldn't follow through the content. Attend to the content based off of your own understanding of your own capability. So you read through the terms and conditions, and of course, once you agree to those terms and conditions, you click on the capture tab. Then once you are done with everything, you submit. I don't want to submit because I don't want to spam their mail, because of course it's for video purposes. So if you submit, I believe you will get confirmations, which usually happens when you apply for jobs in Canada. So basically, this is all about the process. So from the AI tool to this is the first application. So you can return back to the process again as we've started before to get other employers. So within a day, you can sit down. It's a one-stop shop that gives you everything you need in regards to visa applications, or in regards to this process rather, basically. So you can refer to it and get as much information as possible to get that wide applications for your job applications, caregiver job applications in Canada. So thank you very much. Remember again, I don't have affiliations with this particular company or even any company in Canada. I'm just creating this to educate you so that you have better chance of getting more applications, because the more application you send, the better chance for you, right? So I'm helping you to just spread your tentacles, right? So thank you very much. I appreciate. If you like the video, please subscribe, please share. And if you applied for those agencies, please drop your comments in the comment section so I can guide other persons to one that was willing to apply after I'm watching the video, so that everybody is guided to. It forms more like a community, to share information. Thank you, and look out for the next video of how you can get your qualifications, how you can get the training program experience as required by IRCC. Thank you very much, and have a lovely day, evening, wherever you're watching from. Bye bye.